These are the latest sporting headlines that we are giving you this Thursday. Now, India versus South Africa, the second test match is going to take place. The second T20I is going to take place in Mullampur today. Now, the pressure is on Shubman Gill. Can he deliver in front of his home fans? Because Mullapur, when you look at it, traditionally, even in the IPL, hasn't been that high scoring a venue. So, Gill, he failed on his comeback, and now he will be determined to ensure that he gets a good score. Now, apart from the openers, the rest of the batting order is pretty fluid, and that is why the pressure is more on Gill to ensure that yes, he gets going in this match today. Remember, India are already taken a 1-0 series. They dismissed South Africa for 74 in the first match, and that's why they are high on confidence. So, winning and everything, there is no problems whatsoever. But there are question marks over Gill. Why is he not succeeding? And he's keeping out another good player from the side in Sanju Samson. So that is why if Gill fails in Mullapur, then there is even more pressure on him, and then there'll be calls to get Sanju Samson back as an opener. But with so little time remaining, only 9 T20 is still to go until the T20 World Cup. Is a change worth now? Can a change be done now? That is the thing that the Indian management will have to ponder upon. So, Shubman Gill is currently under immense pressure, and he has to square up and has to face up to the challenge in his hometown in Mullampur today. So the second match will begin at 7. Let's see whether India can make it 2-0. Can Shubman Gill fire? That is the one thing we are looking at. The second bit of news that we are giving you is on Gautam Gambhir's remarks. He once again reiterated after the series win that yes, batting orders are overrated. Apart from the opening combo, the rest of the batting has to be fluid. ABD Villiers has reacted on that. ABD Villiers on his YouTube, he said that yes, I do agree with Gautam Gambhir that batting orders are overrated. He always enjoyed a fluid batting lineup even during his time, but he did that in ODIs. And that is why when you look at it, T20, ODI, if you have a fluid batting lineup, it kind of makes sense in more ways than one. Because if you want plans to be executed for a certain batting order, if it's fixed, then it's easier for the opposition to execute their plans. If it's fluid, maybe it's not that easy to execute the plans. So this is the AB de Villiers has agreed with Gautam Gambhir on this particular thing, that batting orders are overrated in white ball cricket. As far as the New Zealand versus West Indies second test is concerned, New Zealand have taken a 73-run lead, and now they have reduced the West Indies to 32 for 2 in the second innings. But remember, Blair Tickner will not be bowling at all. He won't bat. That's why they declared at 278 for 9. And that's why Blair Tickner will not be batting. But I think this time New Zealand have the resources to ensure they don't let West Indies get off the hook like what they did in Hagley Oval in Christchurch. Remember, Hagley Oval was the greatest escape that you could have. Here, the conditions are a bit more seamer friendly than Hagley Oval. So maybe by day 3, which is going to take place tomorrow, perhaps by that time you would have seen a result in this test match. So New Zealand versus West Indies is slowly tilting towards New Zealand side. But if it becomes a typical basin reserve, where it becomes flat, then I think West Indies could stage another great escape. So that is the thing we are looking at this point in time in the New Zealand versus West Indies test matches. Then when you look at it, Andrew McDonald has reacted of how he values spin. It is on the backdrop of what you did in Brisbane when Nathan Lyon was dropped. Nathan Lyon was said that he was feeling absolutely filthy about it because he's now not played in 2 out of the 3 tests that's there. Pink ball in Jamaica, pink ball in Brisbane, he didn't get picked. So that's why it's a big thing. But Australia values spin, and that is why I think Nathan Lyon is going to be back for the remainder of the matches that's there. In Adelaide, he's definitely coming back because you're going to play with the red ball, unless the pitch is an absolute green top. So that is the one thing we are looking at. Then when you look at the other sporting events that have taken place, well, you've got India winning the bronze in the Junior Hockey World Cup. After being 0-2 down, they beat Argentina. So that's a huge achievement for the India junior team. Yes, they were outdone by Germany, who, by the way, in a penalty shootout against Spain, have managed to win their 8th Junior Hockey World Cup. It's a huge achievement for the Indian team, who have secured a brilliant, brilliant bronze medal. But for Germany, they are the ultimate beasts in the Junior Hockey World Cup. So 8th title for Germany, bronze medal for India. That is the unfortunate thing we are looking at. Then when you look at the freestyle Grand Slam final that's taking place in Cape Town, it's going to be Magnus Carlsen versus Levon Aronian in the final. And Arjun Erigaisi is going to fight for the 5th spot that's going to take place. Now, Magnus Carlsen, yet again showing he's a beast. He lost to Sindarov, but he bounced back. He had earlier lost to Fabiano Caruana and then bounced back to win the tiebreakers in grand style. So Caruana is out. So Magnus Carlsen versus Levon Aronian in the final of the Grand Slam event that's going to take place today. Carlsen anyway is the Grand Chess Tour champion. He's already the champion when you look at the freestyle Grand Slam Tour. So that's why it's a big, big feat for Magnus Carlsen in more ways than one. We are also having badminton action as well, with Anmol also doing pretty well. So that's why you will see certain developments take place. In the WTT final, for the first time, Diya Chitle and Manu Shah had qualified. Unfortunately, they have lost, but they were paired up against the Chinese. So what do you do at this stage? In the Squash World Cup that is taking place, India have advanced to the finals. Remember, Brazil had to win to ensure they went there, but then they couldn't. They were held 2-2 to a draw by Switzerland, and that is why already with a walkover, it was tough for them. So that's why India has sealed their spot in the Squash World Cup when you look at it. So that's the sporting news that we are giving you at this stage. So, Shauri Holas, VVS Lakshman becoming new coach of Red Ball, nothing has been debated. Nothing has been said, Shauri Hola, at this point in time, because the BCCI haven't taken a decision yet. Either they'll take it to the AGM or they'll take it some other time. But now remember, test matches don't happen until August. So you've got plenty of time to ponder on it. So, Rafael Gautam is saying, yes, I watched Magnus defeating Sindarov in freestyle. He'll face Levon today. How are you liking the freestyle setup in South Africa? I think it's great. See, I'm open to all kinds of chess when you have to look at it. Freestyle has its own nuances and it is very, very tough to prepare. It is, see, because 960 random moves, your back rank is random. Playing it is a different challenge altogether. So that's why I say freestyle is a good format. But then I think with the total chess tour coming up in 2027, I think freestyle might take a bit of a backseat at this point in time. So good. Freestyle has had a good run and I think it should continue. I think it should be the format for the future. It should be lapped up by everybody at this point in time. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.